So, as everybody knows, the first few minutes of the Planet of the Apes involved Charlton Heston giving kind of a recorded speech before his trip with his three fellow astronauts to go into what they call hypersleep. Now, there's a very important thing that a lot of people forget. When the crash landed, one of the pods didn't behave correctly, and their female co-pilot or co-astronaut passed away. And a lot of people saying this was Natalie Trundy, the actress who appeared in future Planet of the Apes movies. She wasn't. If anything, she was probably one of the most beautiful young actresses of her era. And unfortunately, due to factors beyond anybody's control, other than an Elvis Presley movie, that's the only role she's ever been in. So today we're going to be talking about the very luminous and the very beautiful Dianne Stanley. Now, Dianne Stanley, two N's, was an American actress who played the role of Stewart in the '68 film Planet of the Apes. She won beauty contests before briefly moving into acting, but her only other official credit was in the Elvis Presley film Speedway, which came out in '68. Stanley went on to have a family of one daughter, with whom she was pregnant during the filming of Apes, and one son, but passed away in 1993 from complicated health issues. Now, for a long time within the fan community, it was erroneously believed, again, that Trundy had played the role of Stewart. And of course, Trundy has appeared in quite a few Planet of the Apes projects, either as a human or an ape. It was also suggested that Stanley became the writer and producer Diane Messina Stanley. However, this person adopted the name Stanley only after her marriage, whereas the actress in question was born Dianne Stanley. Now, the Internet Movie Database credits this actress in the '66 low-budget erotic film Bad Girls for the Boys under the slightly different name Dianne Stanley. However, the actress in this film bears no resemblance to Dianne Stanley. It appears they are two different people. In the original film, the character is only referred to as Lieutenant Stewart. However, a bonus feature from the Blu-ray Planet of the Apes box set, released in November 2008, ANSA public service announcement, which shows everybody in the cast, except for her, of course, clean shaven, gave her last name as Marianne. Now, interesting how it has played out. In the scene, the Charlton Heston character basically saying he's overwhelmed by the vastness of space. But when they crash, her pod was destroyed, which is kind of similar to what happened with the Planet of the Apes TV series. One of the characters was killed before landing, and basically it was hinted that she would be used to reseed the human population on whatever planet that was there. So I don't think she was there, if anything, but just to be, breeding stock. But like I said, there's not much on her now. My wife recently picked up for me the making of coffee table book of Planet of the Apes, and it shows how she was used in the test pictures, which you're seeing right now, and that kind of PSA. Now, ironically, there was an Edward G. Robinson, Charlton Heston test screening or test that was done with young James Brolin before that, and it didn't really refer too much to what was the '67, '68 plot. But like I said, it's very interesting to put it up. It's not really NASA, but it kind of is NASA, so take it as you will. But you can tell, very beautiful actress. I don't really know if she was basically there, if that was her screen test. Obviously, she didn't say any words, but like I said, it plays that trope where, at least to show the risk of space travel, where one or two of the members either get killed or get injured or whatever. Goes back to the famous Twilight Zone episodes where the ship lands on its own planet and you don't know it, like the planet Earth. Do you think you're landing on a new planet, but it's actually planet Earth? But like I said, very, very beautiful lady. I've seen photos of her in different magazines of the time, and I would like to see, maybe you should have brought her back as in in a flashback type of thing. To talk around the counter saying, you think is this safe or whatever. But Charlton Heston, like he's two pilot mates get one gets killed off and one gets lobotomized. So you can imagine if she would have landed there, what would have happened to her? It wouldn't have been good, because it is the Planet of the Apes. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing here with our Vintage Movie Podcast, let us know in a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget, Planet of the Apes on a good Sunday afternoon with a good 2 liter of pop and some chips is a good throwback to when drive-ins were king. And the Apes, the Planet of the Apes was king of the drive-in. Thanks for listening. Bye.